with a cursory look at MGW's match against a Kill Sage at Smash Attack 14 while playing as Roy.
Yep, he's also got that Mewtwo in his back pocket. He is
going ahead to a tiny. I've watched this at Smash Attack 14 while playing.
Long range, maybe. Honestly, I don't even. Yep, he's also got that Mewtwo in his back pocket.
Either way, there's no sense in talking about that because he just went Roy. He just went Roy.
All right. So we're looking at Roy here, and all right, they goes to that jab when a grab would have been better, but I mean that's pretty fairly obvious. But what he has going on here is he's got the lead, but those lasers could bother him. All right, we're just gonna watch this, and I'll call it stuff that's really egregious, and we'll go over it bit by bit later. That's something I gotta talk about. All right, but look, he's got this really considerable lead. Great back pivot. That up smash doesn't seem like it's what you wanted, and it did not go well for him because then that up went in out of frustration. Nice down tilt. Sage is a. Then this happens. What a nightmare. All right. Goes from a solid lead to just dead. That's what happens. Good cross-up nair. I mean, obviously respawn and vulnerability help, but good cross-up nair on a... Great, that's great. That little up smash catching the get up with the little dance over there. Gonna have to look over that, see how that was done. And now things are basically even again. But now MGW has to... Good tack, but it's not going to really save him. Good up tilt, but he goes a little far in trying to follow up on it. Up tilt's hard to follow up on at those percents. Goes for a dash attack, not sure if that's what he intended. Great use of C-bounce, well not C-bounce, of wave bounce neutral B to turn it around. Okay. Good get up. I'm not sure if it would have been consistently good. And then that happens. All right. So let's take a look at this from the top, okay? Let's pull back. Alright, we slowed things down a bit. And we've got this muted because of commentary, which is unfortunate. I wish I had a non-commentated version so I could use game sound, because game sound is actually going to play a pretty big role fairly soon. Alright? So, after this little nair, sets Fox to 40, and he does a great little dash dance away into pivot side B, racks up a good 16%. Now this is where things get interesting. MGW baits a dash attack, and there, right here. Right here. As that hits. I'm going to check OBS, see if you can see my cursor. Because, it's actually kind of important. Right here, MGW makes a mistake. I'm going to see what that mistake is. Okay. Pull that again slower.
Already we see
that F tilt. Okay. So he has all this going on. He's getting this lead. It's a great job all the way up till now. He baits that dash attack and punishes it with that up air, and then he fucks it up. Sorry, MGW. That's the language I'm using. That's what happened. You done goofed. And it's not the biggest goof in the world, and especially in a tournament setting, especially in a place where game sound isn't always the best, this can happen. And because of game sound, I'm actually going to turn up the things. You're going to hear these commentators, and you're going to hear exactly what happened, even though it will be very slow. You're going to hear.
See how they'll do in bracket. And already
you hear that slashing noise? Let's hear it again.
And already
It's a little distorted by being slow and from the commentary, but you hear a slashing noise as MGW lands with that up air. Now, MGW, based on his spacing, visually thought he landed the sour spot, and that's why he goes to that F tilt, because sour spot, up air, especially coming inwards, coming from the right to the left in this case, hitting with the end of sour spot up air and landing would be, and frame canceling too because of how he landed, would be a great way to get a true combo sweet spot F tilt happening. And that would have been right here, right where he does the F tilt,
we see
and then goes for a jab when it doesn't work, because he thinks he got the sour spot. But the thing is, when you're playing as Roy, you can't visually check your sour spots because they are very, very small. Most of your blade is going to send at sweet spot or moderate angles and knockbacks, and it's going to behave mostly like the sweet spot. But the tip is small. It's as small a fraction of Roy's sword as it is of Marth's. It's not most, especially on up air in that situation. I'm going to pull back a little further here. Pull the sound back down. And we're going to see. See, like, he would have had to be a full, like, character width to the right for it to be tipper. Or to kill stage would have to be, like, of character width or a half character width to the left. He gets a sweet spot, which means he could have followed up by jumping left and catching with, say, a back air, or even a side B, catching him onto the platform, dragging him down. There's a few options. A Nair 1 landing on the platform into an up smash might have even killed. But the game's very fast. We're playing at slow motion, and it's still hard to tell what angle it would send at, especially when you're buffering, except, pull that sound back up again. Play back. Listen again.
do in bracket. And already
Slash.
we see
Roy's sweet spots and sour spots make different noises. And his sour spots don't make slashing noises, they make punching sounds. If I had a better production workflow, I'd play one right now, but I don't. And say you've got headphones in, because this was on stream and there were speakers, there was ways to hook up game audio that, as far as I can tell, neither player is really taking advantage of. If MGW had headphones in and he knew what he was listening for, he could have heard the sweet spot noise and followed up based on that, because it's easier to respond to audio cues. You get faster, especially when it's a binary thing like slash or punch. He could have taken the stock if he knew it was a sweet spot, not a sour spot. If he, had presence of mind, he could have. Let's take another look back, okay? Could have. Maybe not near one onto a platform, but he could have gotten that back air sooner. He could have pressured in different ways. And instead he dropped a combo, basically. And that's just one thing. Still, pretty solid play. He drops the side B, but that happens. Great pivot grab. But he doesn't go for the tech chase. And again, let's take a look here. Let's pull back. He grabs F throw. And he runs back. What I would have done is a couple things. One option could have been, alright. One option could have been landing with neutral air. I think he tries to, but he does it a little too late, because you see that little spark? He auto-cancels it on the early frames. what I might have done, having realized I'd done that, he runs back to cover the possibility of a get-up attack, which is fairly smart, but he screws up the dash dance, and then this whole thing happens, and from there he kind of ends up dead. One option, and since he's at low percent, I would have honestly gone for it in terms of risk-reward. So let's look here, right? Right, he gets that. There's a move that would kill at the ledge right now, and it's not F smash. It's a frame 6 option. He could have down smashed. Great pivot grab. He gets the early auto cancel, and he runs away. If he had... What I would have done in MGW's position is down smash right now. Right now, well, even before right now, when I was still facing away. Because it would cover tech in place, it would cover tech away, and it would cover tech behind with the second swing. That might not have killed because of the distance. Instead of doing this little dance around, I would have jumped in and tomahawk down smashed. And if it had landed, it would have killed him. It would have been the stock. Let's keep watching. Alright. So now, Styles. Red, Kill Sage gets that. He does this up beyond his stage, which I can't understand. And before he does that, so he does this mistake. He gets punished. He jumps, which is good. And then he comes down with a forward air. Not smart. I would have gone to the ledge. Many upbees past the ledge, maybe a misinput, maybe a mistiming. Still, that gets him in this position where he's gone from 20. He's gone from being at 20%. You know, he's at 20% now. He's at 20% when he gets that back air. He's even at basically 20% when he gets the F throw that could have killed into down smash. He's at 22%. And between missing the kill, getting punished here, not going to the ledge, look, that he's at 44, missing the ledge snap, attacking again, and getting jabbed, and then what follows up, he's at nearly 60% now. And then we know what happens. He gets the up air, he gets the dash attack, he does that neutral B, not the worst idea in the world, but he tries to follow up with an offensive option, and then shaboom. He's actually taken above the percent. He got comboed basically from 20 to 100. He took 80% because he was over-aggressive and getting back to stage. It's a whole little saga that's really unfortunate, but it's what happens. And it kind of gets worse from here. So he does this cross-up nair using his respawn vulnerability. Not bad, puts a little shield pressure on, but he doesn't get anything out of it. Now Kill Sage has a considerable advantage. I mean, not an insurmountable one. Roy hits hard and Fox weighs nothing, but without rage and other options, gets this jab again, which is good. I mean, it's not guaranteed because grabs or whatever, but does a little dance on the edge, and this is great. This little dance on the edge, dash dance in place, lands, tomahawk up smash, great option. Real confidence, great read. But he still loses really quite badly. Alright, good patience on the ledge, but he overcommits. What I do in that... I mean, it's not what I do, because I make dumb mistakes all the time, but what would be smart to do in that situation before... we're going to pull back a bit. Would have been smart to do... come on, VLC, don't be like that at me. What would have been smart here would just be regular get up or jump, double jump. Comes down with an up air, not bad. Spaces it decent. If it had hit, he could have followed up with a grab. It doesn't even hit shield. It's fine. Alright. Okay option, but doesn't have the range to follow up. He gets the tech on this, but he techs in place because he's just relieved to tech it all. Gets this up tilt. That's solid. Ugh, really, VLC? You gonna do me dirty like this? right? Then goes through this option, not a smart one, and Killsage gets greedy, but it's fine because he's not going to get punished for that. And so we've gone from having a 70% lead stock 1 to it being even, unfortunately, to being 50% behind. Almost 55. Because we overextend. Killsage gets that up tilt to up air. Then this is pretty solid. Jump away, then reverse course again with B reverse. Great option for Roy to escape those juggles. Good comes down, but he overextends with that down tilt out of Nair on the back of the shield. Now, he might have expected, and I mean, this is what I'm assuming, is that, you're being a real pain in the ass, aren't you now? Let's pull back again. Okay, so that down air into up tilt, he gets impatient, tries to do something out of shield, he can't, avoids that up air perilously, he would have been dead if he hadn't. Alright, this is smart stuff right now, and then he goes to that down tilt expecting an up tilt from Killsage. He expects an up tilt from Killsage, but Killsage does a back air out of shield, catching MGW's head. If MGW had just blocked, because he's hitting Killsage from behind, he's not going to get shield grabbed. If he blocked, he would have covered both of Killsage's options and be able to punish. Instead, he goes to punish a little early. He shows his hand too soon. Gets back to stage, still not insurmountable, gets the great. He rolls in, not sure how that happens, misses the pivot grab because it's kind of tricky with Roy sometimes. He goes in, and then does a dash attack, and what a bummer. Because there was a path to victory there, he just didn't quite get it. MGW, main things to say are, your movement's great, mostly. There's a couple flub dash dances in really high pressure situations, which is why, I'd be more conservative with that kind of movement, but that's me. You could stand to practice audio cues and really prioritize them. If I were you and using Roy in a tournament match, I would absolutely insist that you had meaningful game sound speakers plugged into the monitors, you're on stream, so there's tons of ways you could add game sound. I would massively prioritize it because you drop that combo, and when you do hit him with the F tilt later or the back air, it's from much further in stage and you don't have nearly as good stage control. When Roy gets stage control over Fox, he can make really nasty stuff happen, and you never get that in this set. Use down smash, you didn't even once. It's a frame 6 option that does like 15 damage. It'll poke shields that are damaged. It's great. I mean, it's committal as hell, but that situation over there. That dash attack, I gotta assume it was a misinput or something because out of that jab. Go for the grabs, go for stuff that will beat shield because getting hit by Fox's shield is a nightmare. That's the main thing. Play more patient, exploit your leads, use that platform to avoid his laser camping when you had like a 50, 60, 70% lead so that you don't lose it. Good stuff. Like, see me at Nebula, at Xeno, and we will practice this shit. That's basically all.